Today I have Chris the Taste Tester here with me.
That's me and that's him.
But we've been to a safer way of supermarket shopping.
Safeway. Oh, a safer way.
If you get that that pun,
Yep. Safer
leave
way.
a thumbs up in the comments field. So we've been down to Woolworths, the fresh food people, where they've brought out a new mud cake.
What is it?
To go with Easter. But
It's a chocolate mud cake.
This isn't just any mud cake. So you've got your caramel mud cake, you've got your chocolate mud cake, you've even got your vanilla mud cake.
Yeah. But what have we got here?
But this
is
a hot cross bun.
Hot cross bun
Flavoured mud cake. So this is inspired by hot cross buns. So on the top of this thing...
Has it got a cross? No?
No. It has sultanas.
Yeah.
And white icing.
Yeah.
But if you were to remove those, it would just look like
a mud cake.
A caramel mud cake would look like.
Right.
Now, one of these uncut is one serve. But if you feel like taking the serving suggestion on the side of the pack, it's actually 8 servings.
Hey, come on.
Well, if you cut, if you don't cut a cake, is it one serve?
Yeah, it's one serve.
It's one serve. So I did cut this at home to make it easy.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 servings there.
So I have made it easy. There is, yes, there is actually 4 serves. So I cut it in half, then I cut it into a quarter, and then I cut the 2 actual serving sizes. So you can actually see. So, you know, sometimes you go, oh, I want a nice big piece. You got that. Then you go, I want to be a guts. Then you got half the cake. Then I don't want to share. You take the whole thing.
I want to be a guts. Will it work? Come on, will it work?
First impressions, what does it smell like?
Yeah.
I can smell fruitiness, fruit spice.
Yeah, there's a cinnamon.
Yes, cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah.
All right. Shall we go in for a piece?
There you go. I got my bit. Oh, it's got stuff in it.
So it's not just.
It's not through. Or
All right.
Yeah, it smells all right. But does it taste like a hot cross bun?
All right. I'm just going to put this down so I don't drop it.
No, you don't want to drop it.
So this is what it looks like on the side. There is sultanas and stuff on the inside. There is a speckle through it, so it's not just a plain cake either.
Got some herb in it.
Yeah.
Spices.
All right. Shall we go in for a taste?
Let's go.
Let's go for a taste.
Texture of mud cake. Not as heavy as some of the other ones I've tasted.
No. It's dense, like it's very dense, like, but the normal mud cakes you get at Safeway and Woolies,
they're usually
quite moist.
Yeah, I know.
This doesn't have as moister feeling to it.
Yeah.
So it's from Woolworths. $7 for a whole mud cake.
Which is actually 2 pieces. I mean, 2 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8
7,
servings.
8 servings.
Well, that's what it suggests on the side of the pack.
Nice for a morning snack, isn't it?
It is. So on here it says lightly spiced mud cake with plum, sultana, and spiced
plum.
Yeah. Spiced ganache.
That's the ice cream.
Is that the icing?
The icing.
All right.
It's not bad.
It's okay. But could you call this a mud cake?
Not in the traditional style. Like your heavy vanilla mud cake or your chocolate mud cake or your caramel mud cake. They're really nice.
They're very dense and
they're very decadent
and moist.
I think
It's
all right.
moist,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
could call it
not
a mud cake.
Yeah, I think so, but it's not as what you would think
Mud cakey.
a mud cake would be.
It's all right.
All right. Price wise, it's the same. It's all right. I presume this comes out of their frozen section where it's defrosted for our convenience in store and then put on the shelf because it's one of those style cakes. I don't think all stores would bake mud cakes these days.
I think it's not plum in it. It's plum sultanas.
Yeah.
But they got them on 2 different lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does definitely have that hot cross bun essence.
Yeah, but it's not really hot cross bun.
No, but the essence of the hot cross bun. The same as when we did the McFlurry and the McDonald's hot cross bun pie. It had the essence. You know, once upon a time, it could have once been turned into a hot cross bun, but it went down the wrong path and it got turned into a hot apple pie. Or in this instance, it fell into a vat of mud cakes and it got turned into a mud cake. So yes, I think it still couldn't be called a hot cross bun mud cake, but just remembering it's not a mud cake and it's not a hot cross bun. It's a hybrid of the two. Hybrid out of the bakery department. Boom ching.
Well, I'm tempted not to give it 100% because I don't think it's enough like a hot cross bun. It's sort of like a cake that's got a little bit of hot crossy bunny in it. So I'm only going to give it 4. But that's a good 4.
I think it needs more white icing across the top of it and not just a drizzle style thing.
Needs a cross on it. Yeah. Besides the crosses you get on the hot cross buns are more it's a baked on type.
Yeah, and
thing,
it's a mound. It's a mound on it as well.
Yeah.
So it's not mounded as much.
It's all right. Look, don't get me wrong. It's nice for a snack.
For $7, that works out to be what,
less than $1.
80 something cents per serve.
Less than $1 a serve.
Which is
a piece.
Yeah.
That's all right. When you break it down, that's a lot of money though, isn't it?
Yeah.
80 cents. Considering you can get a little thing of sauce from McDonald's that's 60 cents.
60 cents. But because they went up.
Tiny, isn't it?
All right.
No,
would you have that cake again?
Yeah, I would.
I would too.
I'm going to have it in a minute.
It'd probably go nicely with, what would you say? A nice, would it go nice with a cup of tea or with a hot chocolate? Which would...
Well, you wouldn't know what it would be like with a tea, and I've given up tea now. I don't drink tea. I don't like tea.
Flavoured tea.
Twinings
have so many different teas, it's no joke.
A herb tea. Herb tea? Spice tea. I don't know. What do they call them? Yeah. Herb good government bud.
Right. So, do you think it would go with the... Yeah. Or a cup of coffee, there you go.
Like, cup of coffee, yeah. Yeah, a cup of coffee. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. Yes. Yeah. Hot chocolate. Yeah. Milkshake would go nice with it.
Yeah. All right. I would have it again.
Yep.
Price-wise, it's on the upper side of the price-wise of what I would want to pay for a mud cake.
Right. Like, I mean, that's all right. You're getting a good whack out of it, aren't you?
Yeah. If you want, if you've been invited to morning tea,
oh yeah, take that.
And you want to bring something different to show off to your friends, or instead of just having your plain, chocolate mud cake that somebody would put on the coffee table and
I'd gobble up,
and everybody would take a piece. Yeah. This is probably something that you might want to bring along as a special one.
It's lighter than the average mud cake, but
it is.
It's nice. It's quite nice actually.
And the fruit isn't too over fruity either. The spice is nice.
Yeah, and they're soft too. They're not breaky teethy.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Although, I reckon if it was to be a little bit more on the close to its use by date, I reckon this thing would be not that palatable.
You reckon?
Because, well, closer to a use by date of a hot cross bun, you can shove it in the toaster and toast the side of it.
Toast the side of it, yeah. What could you do with that?
You can't really toast a mud cake.
Dip it in your coffee.
Well, there's not much you can really do with a
The hot
stale mud
chocolate.
cake. You can only really,
Your herb tea.
yeah, there's not really much you can do with a stale mud cake. With a stale-ish hot cross bun, you can toast it and put extra butter on it. So
I'd put butter on that.
I would put butter on that.
I would.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be nice. Real butter.
oh yeah,
Real
proper butter.
Proper butter.
Can't believe this isn't butter.
No,
real butter.
Real butter. Is that real butter?
I don't know.
It's not butter.
We'll have to go down that street.
No, that must be margarine because I can't believe this is not butter.
Okay.
So it mustn't be butter.
So you'd have it again. I'd have it again.
Yeah.
It's price-wise okay. And what score are you going to give it?
4.
You're giving it a 4.
Good 4.
Now, for it to be a limited time only, I think this is a good one. I think they've got it down pat. And look, I don't think it should be all year round for these ones.
No,
So while you can get in and get it, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. It's good enough to be there, but I think there's a few things that you need to tweak. If you're going to have it, make sure it's fresh. Don't wait for them to mark them down, because if they're going to be marked down, they're going to be dry as hell.
You reckon?
Oh yeah, the moisture content on these is gonna go pretty quick, because they are a freeze delivery defrost for your convenience and then put out on the shelf in store.
I just noticed here it's made in Australia by at least 94% of Australian ingredients. What's the other 6%?
Who knows? Where's cinnamon made? Got to think about all those things. All right, that's an 8 out of 10. If I get you to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you in the next video.
Definitely. Yeah, it's not bad.
And I reckon if you have more than 8 people coming around for this, I reckon you could probably slice it into a little bit more. I reckon you could probably get maybe 10. You'd be pushing it for 12 slices out of this.
Boy, you're pushing
But
it.
I reckon 1 and a fork. Oh, not even cut. Fork and a plate.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, definitely. Catch you later.